You're now tuned in to Check Your Timeline, the official podcast for the fly, the fabulous,
and the motherfucking bossy. Because if you're not listening to this podcast,
you're not a motherfucking boss.
Okay.
Glasses, red, Detroit.
Glasses, red, Detroit. Spike Lee.
No.
Okay.
He's not from Detroit. He's from New York.
Got it.
The one and only Malcolm X.
Oh, were his glasses red?
Detroit Red was his nickname because he's from Detroit. He was a little red bone. El Haj Malik El Shabazz. You know, it's Black History Month, so I had to shout out my boo.
Got it.
I feel like if I was born in the 40s and me being who I am today, looking as good as I look, I would have moved to New York because, you know, he was so inspirational. And we would have casually met because, you know, I would have found a way to meet him.
Okay.
And I would have married him.
Okay. Was he married, though?
He was married to Betty.
Right. Shabazz, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So my 3 words are chocolate, February, and Virginia.
Frederick Douglass.
I mean, that was really, really good and close. Carter G. Woodson.
Oh.
And the reason why is because he is the black man that actually launched the celebration of Negro History Week in 1926, which eventually became Black History Month. And today is the beginning of Black History Month. Applause, applause, applause. Dope, dope, dope. And he was born in New Canton, Virginia. Chocolate came from the Chocolate City because I obviously was in D.C. this weekend and got to see his house. Definitely have to go back, though, because they have, like, timed tours. So we really didn't get to catch a timed tour.
I told you that before you went.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Shit.
You and everybody else, but missed the metro. You feel me? So got there like 15 minutes too late, and it was not fucking with us. They were trying to go home. If you have never been to D.C. just on a straight museum mission, like me, because normally every time I go there, I'm going to visit somebody or turn up. Man, it's an eye-opening experience.
It was a good time.
Nice. I got to do the African American History Museum. I only got through 3 of the 8 floors, so I will be back.
Yeah, need the hookup for that, though, because it's always, like, sold out. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The trick is to go Monday through Friday at 1 p.m.
There it is.
All right, so any announcements?
Other than it being Black History Month, you know, no, you know, make sure you guys look into information that is outside of the normal Black History Month stuff. You know, like a black man invented the stoplight.
Word. Yeah, we'll try to bring, you know, blackness and black history facts every week this month.
Yeah.
The only announcement I really have is that I'm actually brand ambassador for a clothing line that's actually out of Charlotte here. It's called Paper Route Clothing. Hopefully somebody who is listening follows me on some medium and has seen some of the photo shoots that we've done. They're actually launching a brand new line this season that's going to coincide with a web series. So just kind of stay tuned for that. Shout out PRC for Paper Route Clothing. We might even have them on the show just to talk about, you know, what they've got going on in the city or whatever. 3, 2, 1. Gossip Gauge. 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 So former First Lady Michelle Obama was on Ellen. Her first televised interview since leaving the White House. Aww. So it's been like a year since she's been gone. Ellen told Michelle that she's frightened just because ever since they've left the house, it's been political unrest. Michelle Obama basically was just blah.
Michelle is ever so poised.
That's what I was about to say. It just came across as like, I'm never going to say anything bad. We're so glad to be out the White House. Now you can see what black people do versus orange people. And you know what I mean? They've avoided any direct criticism, her and Obama.
Yeah, because it's tacky. Mm-hmm. It would be very tasteless. When they go low, you go high. So
yeah, I thought that was cute. I was so happy to see her. I love Ellen. I love Ellen's show, and I love Michelle Obama.
Ellen really gives a lot of people a nice platform, especially the influencers of social media. She brings them all on there, and she like, here go, $20,000, go start a business.
Yeah,
have a good time.
I rock with Ellen.
I like Ellen for that.
DeGeneres.
Yeah, she's dope. Of course, everybody's been talking about this. Kim Kardashian coming out with those braids. And then she put on there Bo West, or shout out to my Bo Derek braids. Now, the average person that's born this day and age is not going to know who the fuck Bo Derek is.
Right.
Bo Derek rocked some Fulani braids back in 1979 for a movie.
Right. The one time in history a white woman wore some French braids.
Now she is the French braid. She is the cornrow goddess.
Right.
To white women, she is the cornrow goddess. Stop doing that shit, Kim.
Right.
Black women, no, we don't own a hairstyle. No, we don't own no fucking hairstyles. We don't. But the thing about it is, for you to obviously wear this hairstyle that is,
I was about to say,
that you know it because of us.
But cornrows? No.
We don't own it.
No, we don't own it.
There's no patent on it.
No, but it's called cornrows.
They're not French braids. Mm-hmm. They're cornrows.
That's right. And the reason why is because slaves used to be in cornfields.
Yeah, the thing about it is the Fulani hairstyle that she has, those are Fulani braids. That's,
African.
Out of Nigeria.
That's right.
Senegal. And they were a very large group of slaves that were captured and brought here during the transatlantic slave trade.
Well.
So that hairstyle came here too. And for her to sit there and say these are Bo Derek braids, get your fucking mind right. Bo Derek released a statement on Twitter too, right?
Oh, God. She's still alive?
It gets worse.
Fuck. She's still alive.
Hey, it's just the hairstyle that I wore. Kim Kardashian called them Bo Dereks because she copied my pattern of braids. I copied them from Anne Margaret's backup singer from her Vegas show, and we all copied Queen Nefertari.
Did she mean Nefertiti?
No, she said Nefertari.
Okay.
Why y'all can't just say where y'all got it from? Okay? And leave it there. These are Fulani braids, and we can keep it moving.
Well, I don't think they know that that's where they got it. I don't think they know about no damn Senegal and Senegalese twists and Fulani braids and shit like that.
Do your history, boo. Like, read a book. It's just, it's annoying. Because you know what? I wear a kimono. I'm not Japanese. I know where I got it from. Right. I know whose culture it is. Mm-hmm. I'm appropriating. Now, me putting on a whole geisha face and nowhere near a geisha party, that's misappropriation.
Okay. I mean, appropriating, appreciate, however you want to look at it. I ain't mad. I
ain't mad.
I mean, ignorance is just so blatant nowadays, though. Because, I mean, maybe she just didn't really realize. But, see, I feel like we were just going in on her younger sister like a year and a half ago or something about the same shit.
We told Kim Kardashian 5 years ago when she wore Fulani braids.
Right.
Like, no, those are not Bo Derek braids. They're Fulanis.
Right.
Just call them as they are.
Well, because, I mean, so appropriating to me, well, I mean, I think the definition of it means to take something without permission.
No, that's misappropriating.
The definition for appropriate is to take something for one's own use, typically without the owner's permission.
Did you look up misappropriate?
No, I looked up appropriate.
Let's look up misappropriate.
I mean, okay. But so appropriating to me means like taking something without permission. So I guess I don't know. Like, so obviously it's an African style. Black women in America wearing it, I guess, have more right, obviously, than she does. For me, the problem is just shouting out Bo Derek's, like, as braids called Bo Derek braids.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's exactly what I was saying.
Like, they're
not Bo Derek braids.
Did you hear about the mother out of Gwinnett County that basically whooped this little 14-year-old girl's ass on her daughter's school bus because I guess her daughter was getting bullied. And they had a fight at the school before they got on the bus or something like that.
Nah, how old were they?
14. But the mother is 35, Nyjah Underwood. And basically...
about that life.
Yeah, she about that whole life. And now she's out of jail, basically still letting little girls know, like, okay, fuck with my daughter and we just gonna catch a case. So her and her daughter basically were arrested on charges of simple battery and disruption of schools. But both of the girls that got into a fight will be facing criminal charges as well. But I just thought that shit was so motherfucking hilarious because I'm probably definitely that mom. Like, I find out that you bullying my daughter, like, I'll get a ticket behind whooping a little girl ass because before my daughter ever kill herself or feel a certain way, we gonna whoop your ass. Like, that's just how we set up. So shout out to Nyjah, bitch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
can't shout out Nyjah.
Judge her if you want.
I'm not even judging. It's just the fact that if I had a 14-year-old daughter and this grown-ass woman put her hands on my child, we are going to jail. Me, you and her. You don't put your hands on my child. She's 14. If you have a problem with our daughters in conflict, come to me woman to woman. Don't you step to my daughter woman to child. Because then, you know, it's going to be a problem. Can't shout out Nyjah for that. Nyjah was real petty for that and she need to grow up.
Yeah, she's going to be growing up with a fucking court case.
Yeah. Big ass court case. You don't put your hands on somebody else's kids.
No, that's right. Okay. Politics?
Let's get into some politics. Let's get into some politics.
It's been brought to our attention via the Huffington Post that there are white supremacy groups that have been targeting college campuses.
Oh, no shit.
And when we basically look at the amount of white supremacist propaganda, basically, and that's what I kind of mean by targeting. So, like, you know, pamphlets, flyers, having people, you know, shake your hand in the town, in the student square, asking you what your beliefs are and how much you like or dislike what's happening to whites in America. It's increased over 258% between the fall of 2016 and the fall of 2017. And that's according to a report from the Anti-Defamation League that was released today. So 147 incidents of white supremacist flyers, banners, posters, stickers on college campuses, basically targeting them and asking them, you know, how they feel about the white climate. Bruh, I just kind of feel like, are we trying to basically spread the KKK under this administration? Like, is that what's happening?
Who asked? They got interviewed?
Yeah, so, like, you know, when you're at college and, you know, you're walking in the town square or the library, whatever, and there'll be propaganda or groups or, you know what I'm saying, any type of kind of agenda that anybody wants to push. Hey, it's a free public college campus. You can do that. I can walk up to you. Hey, what's your whole agenda? What are you guys here for? And so basically white supremacist groups have been coming to the colleges saying, hey, so how do you like the climate of whiteness in America?
That so put me in the setting of Higher Learning. Did you see that movie?
Exactly.
It reminds me of Remy, and he just was this lost white child, and he was getting punked around by his black roommate, but not really, because Omar Epps wasn't really disrespectful. He just was like, yo, my man, can you turn that shit down? Like, seriously, this, you know?
I'm trying to fucking study. Yeah, so they've killed, like, white supremacists have killed twice as many people in 2017 as they did the year before. I mean, what the fuck?
That's crazy. They having meetups and tweet-ups and shit.
Propaganda and shit.
Racism is like a mental disease. Those that feel like they're, you know, the white race is becoming extinct. That's really what they think. It's getting watered down by the Negro gene. They really, truly feel like they have to fight against the world. And it's so fucking weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, and it's pretty sad how long it's been that way, especially, again, just coming off of, like, museum weekend. It's been a long time of pillage and plunder when it comes to skin that lacks visible melanin. And that's just what I'll say with it. Like, I know for certain that I have a different type of attitude on my heart, just seeing so much history. So I'm gonna stay as positive as possible. about that. Because, I mean, obviously I have white friends. Obviously I know all white people haven't been bad. And even historically, there have been always white people just fighting alongside. So, I mean, I get that. So I don't like to, like, blanket every white person as being violent.